What is that, a sword? Bro, there's only one person this could be, bro. What the bro, what? Why? Golly! Funny enough, when I ended this game, when I ended the episode last time we played, bro.
You ended the episode at the worst possible part, bro.
I'm like, nigga, we played for an hour and a half, bro. What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure as soon as we get into this game, we're gonna be slapped with a very painful reality. What? Good job. Go back. Hey, to another episode of that Danganronpa 2. Let's get into it, bro.
Ahem. Hope's Peak Academy.
Good morning.
Now then.
Bro, how's everybody's quarantine doing, bro? I'm pretty sure everyone's starting to meet up. Now I should just head over to the restaurant. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, quarantine is kicking my ass. Yes! Now that the Monokuma Theater is over, I'm sure it's finished ventilating by now.
Here.
Oh, this is what y'all meant when okay, here we are. Also, I'm finally starting to feel better. Just because my important merch was ruined doesn't mean I should be depressed about it forever. Whenever I feel depressed, I always ask myself this question.
But hold on.
Why are your eyes on the front?
I got it.
So we can move forward. Lame ass advice. Don't be sad about what's already happened and be positive. All right, come on, bro. You sound like Dr. Seuss with that advice, bro. Move on. We get it already.
Jeez.
Enough with your bullshit.
I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, I'll leave the rest to you guys. Ah, I turned on the light for you guys too. You might hurt yourself if it's dark.
Here.
Now, go ahead. Go right ahead. Why are you always looking stupid and looking at me though? Like, look at Akane. Look at Fuyahiko or somebody. You always like, shut the is Nagito inside? Nobody was thinking that. Nobody was thinking that. If he is, I'm looking at you. He said he was in a video message, but he probably escaped by now. There was so much fire and smoke, and I thought I'd finally get to beat the crap out of him this time.
Hey.
Well, why don't we go inside and see how it's doing.
You.
Hajime? What happened? Well, nothing happened, but I don't know why. My heart is racing. It won't settle down. I'm scared. As if an intense malice is about to stab me through my whole body. And I can't even budge. It feels like everything was too late. Why do I feel this anxious? Let's think about it, Hajime. Maybe because everybody else in the game is standing right here. We're missing Nagito. A fire just went off in the room Nagito said he was gonna be in. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be looking on the floor like a piece of fried chicken. We're about to see fried Nagito nuggets. Anyway, let's go inside. What is this soundtrack? Whoa! I ain't never heard this beat. A charred odor permeated throughout the warehouse. and the air was so heavy that it was hard to breathe. The moment I set foot inside the warehouse, a mixture of bewilderment, anxiety, and fear overtook me at once.
It smells.
Something smells.
Hey!
It's not me!
I am sorry.
You pooted? Dude, she walked in here and pooted, bro. There's no splash because it was in her drawers.
You serious?
Miss Sonia! Say it ain't so! No, not that. It's like a smell I've never smelled before.
Like...
Well, it makes sense that there are strange smells when a bunch of different things were burned.
Hey.
Hey everyone, did you know about that curtain? You mean the curtain that was on fire, right? What do you mean, no? What?
See?
I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too. Chiaki character's starting to go down the fucking drain, bro. We just fell in love with her and now she's like, I don't know, like this writing is too obvious. When I looked where Chiaki was pointing, it was still a space beyond the burned, tattered curtain. Let's talk to Chiaki first, bro. Clear your name right now. You was not there when he pressed us all. I didn't notice it until the curtain was burning, but there's space on the other side of it too.
Could it be?
It might be better if we check it out, right? Yeah, baby girl.
It smells.
It smells. What a mess. Well, I don't feel that sorry about it since the only things that got burned were Monokuma merch. Bro, that was not the only thing when they playing God of War soundtrack in the background. I see. So there was a space beyond the curtain. I had no idea. Nice dude.
Oh my.
That smell was Miss Sonia? Seriously? I guess princesses, do that too. Mind is blown. What are you, a child? Bro, I can't click on the iPad and stop this track. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I walked toward the burned, tattered curtain with slow, methodical steps. I'd never experienced such an oppressive atmosphere before, and I couldn't help holding my breath. And then, on the other side of the curtain, I saw the true source of the intense malice that I had been feeling. What is that, a sword? Bro, there's only one person this could be, bro. Bro, what? Why? Golly! Why is there blood on the end of that rope? What is that on the end of that rope, bro? Where did that come out of to have blood on it, bro? Whoa! Look at his sleeve on his jacket, the front of his pants. Oh my gosh, let me move. Oh my gosh, bro. By the time I realized I was looking at the remains of Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. Time had already stopped. Now I see why you all said just a few more minutes, B. Just a few more. Why would they end the chapter immediately after a theater? Stupid. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet. Where did the knife come from? I'm just flabbergasted, bro. Who would have tied up Nagito? Nigga would have done it to himself, low-key, but I think that's impossible. No, he had one hand free. Bro could have staged this, to be honest with you. He is that tight, bro. This is going to be the hardest trial. I wasn't able to comprehend that reality yet.
Huh? What? What?
You know whose reaction I'm waiting on. And you notice
you
how
serious?
hers is last, right? Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. Nagito ended up in such a cruel state. Nagito is dead. You know, deep down, I believe that when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. I couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
A body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Then Nagito is really dead?
Damn it.
It's not just that he's dead. If the body discovery announcement was made, does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us! I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito. Yeah! 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 One of us killed him so brutally. Then it's gonna start again? Huh? That's the same energy I would have had with that. Huh? I probably wouldn't even give her the satisfaction of eye contact. I'd be like, huh? That's what I would do for that, bro. Class trial is gonna start soon, right? Then,
Of course!
yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right?
Ching!
Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma Whoa! Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up! I can't stand this anymore.
Got it?
How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more. I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, now I remember who you are. You're Monami. You just now noticed?
Like,
Anyway, Monami, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. This is how she look right now. What? No fair! You're shutting up too!
Please wait.
Enough already. We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey.
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But
This is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? This is Nagito. This isn't fat f***ing Let me chill, bro. She acting like we talking about Teru in the kitchen, bro. This is Nagito. You've never been this fast to start a class trial. What is this part? Inspection? Investigation. But now we come down to the final probably kill of the game. And you immediately want to hop into investigation like this is cool. Like we do this. I am not Inspector Gadget. I'm not FBI narcs, bro. No. Moment of silence first. As long as killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. A little attitude she got now, like what? I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monami.
Don't fuck with me!
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kinda depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become bacon. You've already noticed it, right? The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? Thank God. When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey!
If this will finally be over.
You serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they've hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again.
The Monokuma file!
Number 5.
Phew!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterword at all.
Do your best.
Okay. Do your best.
Wait!
Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? If the school trip is nearly at an end, it's safe to think we can go home, right?
But still,
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
All right!
Then let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that isn't possible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. Now let's think about this for a second. Critically. I dare anybody to try and say critically 3 times fast. Critically. Let's think about it critically. We have not seen any character arc for Sonya, Nevermind, or Chiaki. We take Fuyuhiko. Had his whole ass bodyguard destroyed in front of his eyes. Stabbed himself in the stomach as a sign of retribution. I don't think he would go back. He's a Yakuza. Like, they don't play. Word is bond, you know what I'm saying? We got the mechanic man who, he did have beef with Nagito back when we were in the tower chapter. He was not feeling Nagito during that tower chapter. Akane, what's big body name? Mekamaru. Speaks for itself. But we have not really seen any character with Sonya or Chiaki. They would make the perfect traders, either of them. They have no dirt on their name. They have no, you know, they haven't put in no story work. There's a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito. Because his death was so abnormally cruel. Nah, it wasn't just that though. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside of me. No pun intended. R.I.P. Nagito. First, we need to look at the Monokuma file. All right. The victim is Nagito Komeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Oh my gosh. Whoever did this was out for blood, bro. A lot of vital arteries flowing through the thighs. If you get stabbed there, you can, in fact, die. Bleed out. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. That looks like a lot of like self-harm, bro, you know? I hope that wasn't the case. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Again? But did she say there is something wrong? I think that's what she might have said. But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Chiaki, what do you see?
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. That's why I was reading the file. What are you talking about? So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the areas surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I Never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. He probably didn't expect to end up like this either. Dude, can y'all move? I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times when we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No. Now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. But let's start with this big ass spear in his chest. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my? What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew.
I see. You used the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not! This is the spear of Gungnir, right? You definitely just came up with that right now.
Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. What? Nezumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice! Damn you all to hell! I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But for some reason, this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human fist, and it's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently the spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. The Spear of Gungnir. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't even have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in the chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him? If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily? I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would they really have gone this far? Alright, so the torture wounds have been added. Let's look at the knife now. Burnt rope as well. The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife. It must be from the military base, the one you were stalking before we all found out Nagito died and there was a whole ass fire in the yeah, right? Military base. Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well,
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs, excuse me, and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
it cannot be.
and then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then, does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear? But, I mean, they could have just killed him by stabbing him with a knife. Why did they need to use a spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear, huh? I feel like he was tied up. I don't know why he was on the ground though. He's probably tied up on the ground. This hand probably came out underneath the curtain. The curtain probably fell right here. Rope got burnt up with the fire. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm just... Nagito's right wrist is tied with the rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? That's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? Yeah, that's something we can talk about. There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. It's part of the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. That wound actually looks the worst in my opinion, but well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous wound and there's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
There's something strange. Strange, right?
See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it's splattered. Or his palm was face down and the blood just kind of ran around his hand. Somebody flipped him over after he died. With this game, bro, you got to think of all possibilities, man. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well,
there's also blood, but only above the middle joints of each finger. Okay, I don't know why the heck that is. You're right. Why is it only on this part?
see?
It's just as I said, right? It's strange, right? I win. Yeah, sure, you win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Dude, we already saw the spear, bro. Bro, how do I speed through this, bro? There we go. Both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds on his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer stabbed Nagito while he was tied up? Why would they do something like that? What Fuyuhiko said. Does this mean they tortured Nagito because they held some kind of grudge toward him? If that's the case, then what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to the traitor? But I'm not clicking his feet, bro. His face. He must have been in great pain. He clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. Was this to keep Nagito from screaming for help?
This is bad.
Jeez, what a horrible look on his face. The blood splattered all over it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered up with duct tape, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Got a minute? Sorry, excuse me. Chiaki moved past Kazuichi and me and squatted down next to Nagito's face. And me, okay. And in one swift moment, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey, what are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating here.
Hey!
Putting the tape back on isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You're gonna get cursed. The blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the slice on his left arm. If that's the case,
Man.
it's no use. She's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, about the blood splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered up with duct tape before he got those wounds on his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a little bit. But what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it. But just put the duct tape back in on his mouth already.
yep.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigated such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Are we done here yet? Go all the way out. Okay. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here.
Just kidding.
An oil lighter. Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is the most foolish thought. I was really about to get on you mentally though, because what I had to say would get me demonetized. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
So using that might be the thumbnail. I know I already used one like it though. So using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. It caused the fire to destroy evidence. That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Alright. Fire grenades. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... Y'all said that's the thumbnail then? Push y'all. Those fire grenades that we used to put out the fire. Well, they weren't actually that useful in the end. fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. So we're not gonna care the fact that the fire grenades didn't work on the only fire we've had so far? Minus the lobby. Monokuma's dead? There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Jim. Just kidding, I'm not dead. Is this one of those life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too, dude. Don't put oversized garbage there. It's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? And why did he do it? Making a hole like it got stabbed and going to the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood? Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something? Message.
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like that plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know. I won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
I can't lose.
I will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Bro. Looks like those annoyances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. I mean, the same way this is a fake body, the same thing can be said about this body right here. Like, we already seen somebody fake a dead body in the past, bro. Who did it, y'all? Let me know in the comments. I forgot. You know what I mean? Like, why did you say it then? Bro, I done investigated everything, bro. I don't want to have to talk to people. It mattered for Gundam's killings and for Makan's. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time! Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? Well, right now, it's
time.
It's 12:30 p.m. Splash. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. But this could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed. They would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we find the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem.
Like,
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When that Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen? Huh? What's gonna happen?
that's obviously
This
wrong.
rotten school trip is gonna end, right? We can finally go home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen? Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey,
What do you mean something?
shut up! Shut up!
He's making us kill each other, you know. What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know. There's no way this will end smoothly with the countdown. Anyway, like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial. Sorry, y'all.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You.
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. She looks like she's in deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? Okay, I'm starting to think Chiaki might not be a suspect, but still, like, we had the ninja chick try and make us think. Bro, the ninja chick in this game, when she swam around, I'm talking about she swam the island trying to find an exit, like, that was pretty genius. Chiaki's still here. She gotta be smarter than her. You're right. I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood. The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Now then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with a rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? It looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Bro, they're just gonna stand here and watch me the entire time? There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? Okay, so Nagito was back there lying alive, I'm sure, or stabbed up. And whoever the killer is pushed the Monokumas like dominoes, knocked it over, and started the fire with the little lighter. They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess. So you make excellent predictions this entire gameplay, and when we get to the domino effect, you're clueless. We did it. Right. Right back at suspect number 1. Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... It's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I know it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? We just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Akane ignored their protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Oh. Could it be? Is that it?
Well,
And there's something else I've been wondering.
hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yet, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
Isn't this clearly strange? Strange. That means we can speculate this was done intentionally. That's your conclusion? Shit, if I was here, I would have been like, yo, Akane, you the murderer. You knocked these down. You started the fire. I'll end up blacking. I'm already black. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here?
Maybe.
Who makes lopsided ass speakers like that? Say something disrespectful about them on Yelp. It looks like that weird music was it was playing from here. I thought Kazuichi was saying that. You know, that music that was blaring when the fire started? Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? Ooh. There are a bunch of bugs stacked up on top of each other. Apparently they contain Monokuma's poetry and photos. The sprinklers completely soaked them. I can't even turn the pages anymore. Well, it's not like I'm missing much. You got something you want to say, Akane? Dang! No.
hey,
I'm cool on this.
like,
Y'all saying the same thing I was saying in the back room. What else is left? Ooh. All these CDs. They're all copies of Monokuma's music. These should have been burned too. Okay, maybe I gotta... Oh, is that a... Oh, no. Is it? No, it's not. I'm trying to say, let me get my collection of... Whoop. All right. There's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey, Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes? What is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Press her ass! Where were you, and what were you doing during that time?
oh my,
Yeah, that pressure.
it cannot be.
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch. You talking to me? Sonia.
I am sorry.
I am terribly sorry. I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well,
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So, I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
that is.
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered.
Please listen.
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Did you explode them in the back? Because I attempted to use one of them. What?
I see. I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Because it was a firework.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
They get Ariana Grande to voice this, bro? Like,
See, so that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
if those bombs are those same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel. Thank you. Cover all bases, Spike. That bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us, a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. Alright, I've pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand yet.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, dude, look behind you. Yes, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean go to the castle? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nizumi Castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm gonna understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey, you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here. I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So, we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in any other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. You don't really need to say that shit, dude.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place? It's okay. There's no time for us to just stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to just stand around. All right, plushie factory first. A Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on his truck were actually fireworks, which reminds me this truck looks like it came from a military base. Nagito must have bought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Whoa, okay. Shorty. No clues there. Nothing related to the incident. Laptop maybe. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on his laptop, wireless signal from the detonator. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that the video was recorded in advance. That's right, besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use, it's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Oh, take it with you. You might have the code in like Nagito's bedroom or something like that. What's this back room again? The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? Nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Who's this? I think I already clicked this though. Yeah. Cameras. Maybe Sonya. Maybe Sonya.
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, the thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like this?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right.
Let us rip apart these right away so we can confirm it. Oh, hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie.
Either way, it is all gravy. Chimwa should just download TikTok. All gravy. What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonya. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Are we done? Yes. All right, one down. We're headed to the castle. Where did I just click to? Dang, hold on. What about my pet? Did you hatch yet? Bro, you gonna hatch before this game ends? Alright, to the military base. Alright, we are at the military base. We have, drum roll, Kazuichi Soda.
Man.
Damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. And that's all you had to say? It's that dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru Teru. All right. When I tried looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However,
But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in this video message. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. A huge supply of guns and other fire. Ooh, I see that Monokuma up there. Are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Found it! Oh, huh? What did you find? Huh? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like a survival knife. Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. It's the first time I've ever been here. That sounds fishy. Show ass from down there.
I knew you could do it.
He got the VR deck. He got the VR arm on deck. You know, to switch his transitions and scenes and stuff. When Elgato drops something like that, I'll be able to use his VR wall a lot more than just VR games, bro. I'm gonna start doing it like Dr. Disrespecter, though. It's not even summer. Once you learn how to do it once, yeah, ain't no doing it over. Or having to relearn it, I'm saying. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. Bro, what else is left? I think we just need to get one piece from each thing, and then we out. It's time! It's time! It's time! Chibimi! Hey, Chibimi! Now let me look up what Chibimi is about. Because Shitimi was clearly about boo-booing everywhere. Whatever, bro. I guess when she get older, we'll see what she turn into, bro. I hate Google. No, let me take that back. Google cool. Google's cool. Whoa! I'm annoyed. What happened? I'm annoyed. What are you annoyed about? I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I don't really understand, but you can't investigate Nagito's cottage? Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. Move, man! We know what's up with you. We know what's up with you. Huh? It's locked? Apparently. You can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go investigate another area. What are you gonna do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. I'm annoyed. Then let me know when you can go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. I'm annoyed. Dude. So I gotta go there last then. What was next? The castle? I'm just ready to get to intermission, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Yo.
Look at that wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Ooh. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of those spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spears of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use a spear and a knife?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. It's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Oh. Now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. Excuse me. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. All right, let's go. As if niggas wasn't just there. All right, we are approaching the hotel and headed straight for Nagito's bedroom. Headed straight for Nagito's bedroom. Look who the fuck it is.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. Whoa! I didn't do that.
Boy, tough
Then do
crowd.
it! It's sweet because it's made out of black beans. Hey, we don't have time to mess around, bro. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine, fine.
I guess I have no choice. And I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Now then.
Loose.
Move.
Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Chiaki or Kyoko, who you got in the fight, bro? So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed it. He didn't, bro. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Nigga is an ultimate lucky student and wants to be treated like shit so that the other of us, so that we can feel hope. Like, shit is corny. Maybe I'm just over this right now. Maybe. Now here y'all go in the comments. He's talking to me directly, bro. He's over the game, bro. Like, no, relax. It's over this little investigation. I'm ready to get to the trial. I feel like I know exactly who it is. Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be? Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink light.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up, and everything turns bad. Look at the drawing, bro. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Looks like it. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar. What? You always show up out of nowhere.
Why you?
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong.
No, you can't. Because you have no fingers on your hands.
Phew.
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey!
So that's what this is about? You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. Oh, she pissed. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's... how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me? Hey! Damn it. She totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Are we done here? Our time for investigating is winding down.
So,
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Oh, in his room completely? Bet. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks just like the one in my room, but
hey.
maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. Let's see what Nagito into, bruh. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. Oh, he was ready for COVID. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. Somebody trying to frame this as a suicide, I think. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Look at that picture that they use. That real ass picture that they try to throw a little sharpen effect on.
Hajime.
Was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum. Is it aluminum then, or is it paper, dude? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Oh, sorry. It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait. Time out.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Piece of blue paper. I don't know what that could have been on. Alright, what else in the room? The bathroom here. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. Look at this nigga, bro. Get out of there.
No.
The same one? I already have that one. The fridge. There's a refrigerator.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. Ooh, that might be the... Yeah, I like that. There's really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Really? Bro, come on, dude. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Hey, this is...
Maybe?
Yeah. Looks like it's poison. Poison? Looks like there's a warning label on the bag. Let's examine it a little more in detail. But be careful with the bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. Okay? I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility... What? Volatility? I think that's the word. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, so it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well,
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too. Apply to the bomb?
see?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. The octagon inside the funhouse. His poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Really? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped, and broke the bottle? Just thinking about this makes no fucking sense to me, but it scares Hajime though, so I'm gonna read that instead. Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder. Is there still a trap somewhere that he hasn't sprung yet? Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? The window? The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Oh, the bookshelf. There are a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever.
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Fuck! Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but so I'll leave this shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked over towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Ooh. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. Oh, here we go. This is another one. That seal. Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? Ooh, that could be it. kind of mess with this too. As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought. Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information? My ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight and so forth, but there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? Why am I here with all the other ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? I'll say. Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here, but unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
so what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor. No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? Look at this swaggy ass OG first alumni class. For someone like him, to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong! There's a completely different reason! A different reason?
You're getting all riled up.
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Kuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Kuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles. Right? Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile because of all the question marks. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. There were indeed 21 question marks. 24. Ultimate imposter. Ultimate imposter. That's Booyakia's true identity. Oh, that's Kuya's true identity. True identity. He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Kuya Togami. Are they being serious? So that big body, big bone Patrick Star talking, lisp having, doodoo first dying Booyaki or Togami was a fake? Bro really tried to wear the same clothes he had before and was busting out the seams, both top and bottom.
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address. Even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Kuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the Killing School game?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time.
But still,
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? Because he was being an imposter, he still felt the need to save us all?
oh,
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. Okay? You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. You play this track when you got something important to say. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Kuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No.
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Jeez, The Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you would know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure about
Was
this?
that a wise decision? Because time's up, you know? Time's up. Wait.
Bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Bitch ass nigga. That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
Bro, tell us.
Well, personally, I think time is. I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's
Facts.
why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So,
Facts.
time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still,
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once.
well,
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
but still,
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah. If we do that, things will turn out fine. Look at him walking back to his island like, ain't shit gonna be fine. I'm screwed. Oh wow, we're headed straight there like this. Can I see my dog? Grow up. I got you. Just like that, Monokuma Rock. Look at the squad.
Damn right.
Looks like everyone's here. Is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it. You're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed! Splash. So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. Once we're through this, right, we can go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can't you believe it? The guy who's making us all do this and say this is the one who's saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right.
I'll definitely find out who the killer is. No matter what, even if I have to pull out all the stops. Here come Monami, bro.
You.
What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet. That feeling of wanting to leave this island. Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Oh, what are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse!
Stop trying to jinx us.
I'll get you up.
Damn right. Stupid rabbit should just shut up.
Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight!
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Like, shut the fuck up. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You.
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru. It'd be annoying if you started talking during a trial. Oh, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami's saying. I think. Anyway, let's get going. To the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. This is the end. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I entered Monokuma Rock.
Yeah.
This elevator ride, this will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
Okay. The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is gonna go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who've survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope? Or the light of despair?
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough! Let's fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
It sure is. So, you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right.
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Let's get this trial started.
Keep on killing!
This is the 5th class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. I might use this for a thumbnail, bro. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it. But there's no way I can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out the person who finished off Nagito, the killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. The last class trial, Nagito died. I'm looking at 2 women specifically. I'm on y'all ass. With that being said, bro, we have made it to our last class trial of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. If you are enjoying this and want to see this series to its completion, make sure you smash that like button before you go. Subscribe if you are new. You already know how I feel about the game. I've been at this for 2.5 hours now, so I'm just going to say love y'all. See y'all next time. Peace.